The biggest issue we always run into out at Pikes Peak is weather related and delays. So top half of the drivers typically for the cars get good clean runs with good weather, but you never know what's going to happen. So we started getting more and more worried as the day went on because there were so many delays in the morning with the bikes. Unfortunately, one delay after another, and then it's pushing us further back in the day.
So you just started getting that sinking feeling. I know the rain's coming.
Yeah. So typically there's a car at the starting line that is about to take off. There's a car waiting behind him. So there's usually only 2 cars, maybe 3 at most up front.
Now, did the course official like wave Robb off?
He told me and
my crew,
He pulled back in that spot off to the side.
Okay.
because there was an under red flag. So we immediately knew then, like, weather's not getting better. What do we do now? But we still don't know how bad it was. So our big gauge was, we see Travis Pastrana come back. He already had wet tires on. However, the car that had made it 3/4 of the way up the mountain, the number 27, had slicks on. And when he came back down, he decided not to change the reins. So we assumed, okay, it must not be that bad. Maybe we still have a chance here. But by the time he came back down, started back up the mountain, it was light rain, then it's heavy rain, then it was hail, then it was heavy hail, then it was pools of water running down the track. But again, by that time, as soon as we got the heavy pools or whatever, he's like, hey, green flag.
Robb gets the green, he goes. What happened as he was heading up the course?
Throughout the first sector, basically Robb ran in some wet spots, nothing too crazy. Right after he passed the first sector, he saw his time, which was about 10 seconds slower than in qualifying. And all of a sudden he knew, okay, record's probably out of the question. However, if we can still get a sub 10-minute time, we're better than the Honda that was in front of us that had a clean run ahead of us. The deciding factor was going into Glen Cove where the little hut is. He said he slammed on the brakes at the hut, which is about 100, 150 foot sooner than he normally would. And he actually almost fully slid through the turn off into the hillside. Yeah. So after that turn, he went up and then he saw the 27 earlier that had left on slicks sitting there. And he decided to just go ahead and pull over at that point because it's not worth, you know, ruining the car and or hurting our driver at all. Like, I'm so happy that he made the decision to pull over rather than risk it.
Yeah, they got a red flag it. There's standing water everywhere.
That's the nature of Pikes Peak. You you don't know.
Unfortunately, I mean, it's sickening to us, all the work and preparation we put into this. The only saving grace is it wasn't an issue or a problem with Robb's driving or something prep-wise. We screwed up something on the car. Like, it's Mother Nature.
When these things end and you don't get what you want, you have 364 days to think about it. Well, I guess now you're down to 363.
Yeah, yep.
Next year we might be fielding 2 cars.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
But definitely we're gunning for the front-wheel drive record.
Okay, well
and hopefully Robb will be piloting that.
That's great, and I'm a glutton for punishment. I think I'm just going to have to come back and check it out again.
You should. Right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your time out here.
It's been great. Thank you so much, Gabe.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.